How's it going, everyone? Mike here, September 24th. I'm going to take a few minutes and do some product research with you guys through the Merch Hunter tool of the Merch Informer platform. I was thinking about doing something that's very specific when it comes to like a niche or maybe just considering the time of the year. But then I came across a few products that were popping up, and then you'll see it's through these results, and they were showing with a bunch of them were showing with Amazon's choice tags, and I thought, you know what, these are incredible sellers. A bunch of them are ranked 20,000 and under, and that means that they're selling hundreds a month. And I wanted to see if there's any kind of trends, if there's anything where you kind of just have to follow a certain system when we're looking at the brand names, when we're looking at the titles, and then the designs themselves. So I'll kind of show you guys what I did here, how I filtered it, and then we'll jump right into those listings because I think it's good to kind of see, number one, what's selling, because the way that I've sorted this is the top 100 best sellers in the U.S. market, Merch by Amazon shirts. BSR is between 1 and 500,000, and then I've included the price range is from $1 to $100. It is so sorted by sales rank, and as I was going through this, these are kind of like these ones we've seen these ones. They're always hovering around, and then once in a while something like this pops up, right? So I wanted to look at this one. I'd smoke that. Let me just actually find it. I think it might be over. So these are all the ones we're going to be looking at, but here it is. And I was thinking about the connection between Amazon's choice tag and the how the information is actually presented in the listing. So for example, the brand name here is Chef Apparel Company, okay? Men's chef, butcher, cook, barbecue, I'd smoke that cow. Like, this is so loaded with keywords that are connected to this niche that like this person probably couldn't fit anymore. But a lot of times the connection isn't direct, meaning that when people search for I'd smoke that men's t-shirt, this shirt will be showing with the Amazon's choice tag, but it's not always the case. Sometimes you can have something like, these are just some of the ones that I've seen recently, something like shirt for cigar smokers, and then there will be, I don't know, like a parrot on it. It's something that's totally not related, and there wouldn't even be like a cigar in the title. There would be no clear connection, but it's just something that takes off when people are looking for that, searching that term. So in this case, as you can see, the term is in the title. And again, we don't know, for example, if somebody added that later, but what we can assume is that there is a match right now. And then this one, besides like a very basic bullet point here, and what I've noticed is, and I don't know if this was done on purpose or not, but they've actually separated this sentence into kind of like two different points. So where they left I'd smoke that as one of the key points. And when I was actually reviewing this before I started to record, I was thinking, does that actually make a difference? Do you want to keep one of the points very direct and very related to the search terms and your company name and everything, and then add a bunch of other keywords in the second point? I don't know actually if this is a strategic move, if this was kind of like a mistake, or who knows. So, but in either case, this was actually a really good example I wanted to share with you guys, because again, it's one of the niches that I personally haven't got into yet, and it's priced nicely. There's an Amazon's choice tag. If we actually look at the bestseller rank, it's 9,000 in clothing. This means that we're getting, and we can actually look at that information. Here we go. So about estimated, about 279 sales per month. So that is incredible. let's keep going. Again, these are all the, you know, best sellers, things that we've seen many times before. But now that we're getting to Halloween, I wanted to look at this shirt. So this shirt, you know, bestseller rank is about 11,240, 50 estimated sales, a bunch of ratings. But let's actually look at the shirt itself. There it is. So again, if we look here, the title is Halloween Shirts for Boys, Kids, Dinosaur, T-Rex, Mummy, Pumpkin. So again, loaded with keywords, and then nothing here that would connect it to. I keep going back for that would connect it to boys Halloween T-shirt, right? But that's the term that Amazon has kind of connected it to. So Amazon's choice for boys Halloween shirt, and this is so generic that, you know, if somebody's just looking for like a fun Halloween shirt for boys and this pops up, people would like it. But again, there's nothing, you know, it's such a broad search term that in this case it's actually very helpful to have an Amazon's choice tag. It's priced at $14.99, and I just want to see when it was listed. So this was listed years ago, and you know, there's a lot of connection between the words that are put into the brand name and the title itself. And of course, as you can see here, you know, the information is repeated in one of the points, and then it's again loaded with kind of like, you know, who this is for. Shirts for men, women, kids, boys, girls. I mean, it really goes on, right? This is just kind of like packing it with keywords and search terms. So another great example, and again, it's selling right now because you know, next month, I guess a month and a week from now, it's Halloween. This one these ones are always my favorite because, number one, this is a text-based design. That means that anybody can do it. It's so simple, and I'm sure there are probably thousands of these out there. So the question is, you know, why is this one selling? Look at this, 216 estimated sales, 442 reviews, price is, you know, $19.98. That means this person is making $5 per sale. And let me guess, I just don't want to go through 20 of these. And this is what I liked about it. Not only is this so simple, right? There's absolutely nothing to it. But the Amazon's choice tag is for old gifts for men. Funny. So I don't know if it was like funny gifts for old men, or old, because, you know, this is not an old gift, but I guess that's the connection that they made. And when people search for this term, this is what comes up, and what's even better is people actually buy it. So the keywords that you know, through this Chrome extension that I'm using that are being picked up is funny, diesel, auto, gift. So you know, there's a big connection to the garage, which again, you know, it's in the title, but like I can't get past, you know, there's nothing to it, to the design, which means that everything about this shirt is in the way that it's promoted. I'm sure it's being helped by Amazon's choice tag. It's in the ratings. So, and again, the reason I always go to the, you know, listing date is to see, for example, if it was perfected over time, and I'm sure that this you know was worked on and changed and everything, but it just shows that, you know, you don't have to have that perfect design. Like, for example, the most flashy shirt, it can be literally 3 lines of text that really takes off, and you make, you know, thousands and thousands of dollars selling that design. So again, it always comes back to the way that you advertise it, the way you market it, the way you structure the brand name, the title, your points, and then the keywords that get picked up. So to me, like, this is why I love this. It's because, you know, a shirt like this can probably make you I don't know, $50,000. Let's see what else. There was another one. I just wanted to look at the, and again, I'm just scrolling through this quickly because we've seen all of these before. You guys can always pause and look at these details if you want. I actually wanted to look this one up. I wasn't sure if any like Nazi symbols are allowed, and this product was actually taken down. Look, it was getting 130 plus sales, but again, with something like this, I don't think it was going to fly, and it didn't. There's more Halloween stuff, but this is the one that I wanted to look at. This is my Hawaiian shirt, and here it is. And the reason I pulled this up because it was a fairly new product, new listing with a really, really good sales rank, bestseller rank. But and it's right off the screen here, so you guys can't see it. But this is number 11 in girls novelty, and then number 14 in boys. So this is actually kind of like a kid's design, kids shirt. And you know, looking at the design, sure, it makes sense. But again, there's nothing really here that would kind of give that impression. Like, it's not even advertised as a kid's shirt or anything. It's the design itself. So where I was talking about the last one with the words, the design itself was nothing, and all the sales were coming in from the way that the listing was put together. This is the opposite. So you can have success either way, right? Because this is the design that somebody who's looking for youth, fit type or kids, girls, boys, and they're just looking at the design and buying it, including the lower price point, where the other one was all about the listing. So that's it. I'm just going to look at those. I just wanted to share different designs with you guys. I'm going to go through this, and again, I was going to look at this one, but I feel like I might have actually pulled this one up a couple of weeks ago. It was just anime category, and again, if you look at these sales, like, this is incredible, right? But again, very simple designs. So a lot of it is timing, a lot of it is skill, sometimes it's luck. And then this one, actually, I also had pulled up. It's Impeach 46, which is Biden, pro-Biden shirts, anti-Biden shirts, whatever you want. They're selling, again, very simple design. And, the same designs were flying for Trump, Impeach 45. I'm sure the same designs will sell for the next president. And, this is kind of like an evergreen that has a kind of like a lifetime of 4 years, maybe like 6, depending on how much people hate this person, right? So I'm gonna wrap it up here. I just wanted to go, like I said, through a couple of designs, show you guys. This is the Merch Hunter through the Merch Informer, and keep listing. If you guys are in tier 20,000, get those 1,000 designs up. I have been doing it every single day, and hopefully it will show in my sales. Anyways, let me know how you guys are doing, and as always, thanks for watching. See you soon.